Welcome back, everybody. Robert with Occupancy Boost. You know, the very first thing our company does when we start working with a brand new hotel is we look at their pictures online. This is the most important part for an owner and operator to have correct. We look at what the photos, how old the photos are, if they're outdated, and if the photos of the hotel and the rooms look like the photos are online. If not, we go take pictures and we post and update all the photos on all the online websites. I'm going to run through some important points for you guys today. This applies to hotels, motels, and short-term rentals. I'm going to give you some tips. I've been doing this for a lot of years and I've learned a lot of things, and I'm going to share it all with you guys today. Stay tuned. I want to start off with a couple of examples to kind of give you guys an idea of where I'm going with this. Let's look at a couple of these properties online. Take a look at these properties and you can kind of see what I mean. Some of them are missing photos. Some of them are missing photos of their room type. So they've got photos uploaded, but they didn't label them correctly in the extranets. Some of the hotels are missing photos altogether. Some of the other properties that you see on here have really good looking photos. That's the point. That's the area that you guys want to get to. You want to get your property to have updated photos that look really good online, that showcase and show your property exactly the way it looks right now. That goes from bedspreads to wall paint to amenities, everything. Everything should be current. Now's the time to do it. Okay, the first thing I want to touch on is what device to use to take photos. I've never taken photos of a property with a camera or any type of expensive equipment. I use an Android phone. You can also use an iPhone. If you want to use a professional photographer and you've got the money to hire one, the pictures are going to look a little bit better than you can get with an Android phone or an iPhone. But keep in mind, a professional photographer is only going to give you around 15 pictures, and it's probably going to be anywhere from around $1,000 to $2,000. Now, when you upload to these websites like Expedia and Booking.com, you're going to need around 30 to 40 photos. So for a professional photographer, they're going to take several photos, but they're going to give you a final version of about 15 photos for the first set that you pay for. So you're going to end up spending a lot of money on a professional photographer. If you've got the money, go ahead and do it. If not, you can do what I do and just take pictures with your iPhone or your Android phone. Look at some of the pictures that I've taken of properties here that I've uploaded to all the different websites like Expedia, Booking.com, Trivago, TripAdvisor. My photos look really, really good. They work really well. And the brands use these photos to upload to the brand websites for the properties. So when it comes down to photos, use your phone if you're on a budget. It works really, really well, as you can see from the pictures that I'm showing you guys that I've done so far for the past few years. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is which photos to take. Let's start with the exterior photo. It's really important to get photos of your exterior both in the daytime and nighttime. Reason being is that some guests will show up during the day, some guests will show up at night. So you want to give them a visual when they're first pulling up to your property of what your property looks like online, both in day and night, so that it looks exactly like it does in the photos. Now I get asked this question a lot, is which photo to use for your main photo. Should you use an exterior photo or should you use an interior photo? For short-term rentals, I always recommend to use an interior photo because that's where people spend most of their time, and that's what they want to see first is the main photo. That'll attract them to click on the property and get in there and look at it and maybe book you more. If there's an interior photo, people with short-term rentals, obviously they're going there to spend time in the rental and use all the amenities in the rental. So you want to get a nice interior shot of your short-term rental as a main photo. For hotels and motels, an exterior photo works the best, and Expedia and Booking.com have done a lot of studies on this. Most of the people go to hotels, they don't spend a lot of time in their room, so they want to see what their surroundings look like. They want to see what the exterior of their property looks like. And for resorts, a lot of resorts, since they're so large and it's hard to encapsulate what the property looks like in one photo, a lot of times they get an aerial shot. So they'll get an aerial photo from a drone or an airplane and use that as their main photo. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is interior photos. Now, your interior photos, you should get photos of all the unique amenities that your hotel, motel, or short-term rental offers. Let's start with hotels and motels. If you have refrigerators and microwaves in your rooms, you definitely want to get pictures of those and make sure those are uploaded online. If you have kitchenettes in the rooms, definitely want to have that. If you have upgraded bathroom amenities like lotions or shampoos and conditioners that most other hotels or motels don't carry, you definitely want to get photos of those and make that a selling point online and upload those. Now for short-term rentals, you might have some really unique features like a fold-out couch, a really large screen TV, or some really nice kitchen features that most other short-term rentals don't have. You definitely want to get photos of those and make that part of your selling point by uploading those to all the sites that you use online. It's very, very important to get all your unique amenities in there, not only have them in the description of your property, but also to have them uploaded so customers can see that. Because remember, people buy with their eyes just like they eat with their eyes. Also with interior photos, make sure you're getting pictures of all the other areas of the rental or hotel motel that people are going to use, such as irons, ironing boards, also washers and dryers. If you have a washer and dryer in your short-term rental or you have a laundry room in your hotel or motel, you want to get photos of that. Even if you offer soap for sale, you want to get photos of that along with vending machines. Okay, next thing I want to touch on is room photos. This is probably where the most mistakes happen with photos. Make sure to get at least 4 photos of each room type that you have in your rental or your hotel motel. Websites like Expedia and Booking.com require at least 4 photos of each room type. Avoid low photos from the floor or avoid taking high photos from above eye level. Keep all your photos at eye level just like the customer's going to see it. And make sure by all means you have the same color bedding on your bed in the photos that the customer's going to see when they come in your room. Otherwise, it's going to look totally different. And also with your room photos, make sure to get photos of the bathroom. You want to highlight all the amenities that you have in your bathroom along with the shower and the sink. And if you have any large closets in a short-term rental, make sure you get photos of that. The other thing you're going to want to make sure you do is take several photos of the room and only use the best photos that you get. Typically, when I take pictures of a property, I take upwards up to 200 photos and only keep 40 total photos of that property to post online. Okay, let's talk about lighting. Very, very important. I only take photos on sunny days. If it's rainy outside or it's cloudy, I skip the photo shoot and I reschedule it when it's going to be sunny. Also, when I take photos of the interior, I open all blinds and all doors in the rooms in order to bring in the natural sunlight, as that gives way to the best photos. I also, when I take photos on my phone, I never use a flash. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is what software to use in content. Most of you guys already have the software installed on your desktop computer. I use Microsoft Office Picture Manager. From there, I can crop photos. I can edit photos to give it better lighting or darken the photo a little bit just by hitting the Edit Pictures button. I also use autocorrect to give the hotel a feature that's going to make it more comparable to uploading online. And make sure by all means that your written content matches what's in your photos. If you have refrigerators and microwaves, washers and dryers, irons and ironing boards, make sure that information is listed in the written content in any online site that you're uploading to. That's going to give your hotel, motel, or short-term rental a better chance of being seen in the online search results when somebody's scrolling and looking for a property. Okay, that's it for today. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please click the like button. And I've been doing this for about 10 years, so hopefully I eliminated some mistakes that you guys might make when taking photos for your short-term rental, hotel, or motel. Please subscribe to my channel. I have more videos coming out in the future that will help you guys do a better job with your online listings. Stay tuned.